Hey everybody, the Scott PDX. Welcome to episode 2 of the Scott PDX NV200 van build. Alright, so these panels on this NV200 are pretty thin and they just make a lot of noise. So I'm going to put some sound deadening on them. This one's going to be replaced by a window, so I'm not going to worry about that one. So I'm going to do that door right there. That one's going to be a window. I need to do this panel, and then this roof. All those panels are going to get redone. So here I am, about ready to start the first step of many on the van build. Got me a new box of goodies. What do I got here? Got some metal tape. Hold on. I've got a little roller, but it's a Norcoal metal barrel roller for sound deadening. Unfortunately, upon reading the instructions here, it says it has to be 53 degrees Fahrenheit to do it, and it's just not that warm right now. So it's going to have to wait until daytime. Bummer. So basically this Dynamat just has a shiny metal finish on the back, and then a sticky area or a sticky thing that comes up, and then this is really sticky stuff. So this sticks on the roof, really permanent feeling. So we're just sticking this stuff, pulling the back up and just sticking it right up here. So I got the special roller to put this stuff on. It's got some serrations on it, and the way this works is that you go over this stuff until the dimples that they have here don't stand up anymore. And that's how you know that you've gone far enough. Over here I got one of these bubbles. It just doesn't want to seem to come up very well, but that's alright. A lot of this other parts of this, this is a thickness, double wall. This is double walled. These up here, these panels up here are hollow. I know I should fill those in with foam, and I should do a lot of things, but I'm not going to do everything with this van here initially. We might after the fact come and do some other stuff. Alright, so I don't need to put a panel in over here because there's the window I added, but over here I did add a panel. And then finally I did the roof. So I did just this first piece, the second piece, and now I've got this one channel here and this one channel here. So once I do those, that's going to be about it. Let's see, eventually I may sound deaden the floor. Right now I'm just going to go with the mat that this thing came with. It's not a bad mat, it's kind of comfortable. I might put down a little rug once I get everything built in here and have it set up the way I want, but I'm not going to go put a big wooden floor in it or anything right now. Some of that stuff may come later. Next I'm going to work on the wall panels for the van. So I went out and made this template the other day. This is of the panel on the rear panel of the van, and fortunately each side is pretty much a mirror image of the other side. So first thing I'm going to do is transfer, see if I can make a template out of cardboard just to see how it fits. I'm going to have to cut this giant piece of cardboard down too. I ran the marker on the outside of the black line. All I gotta do is just cut away the black line with these clippers. These are really weird. I don't know that I like them yet. What I got tonight was I got a panel template cut out of thick ass cardboard. Alright, so it's a couple days later and I've had a change of heart. So what I did instead of cutting this thing out of wood, I decided to make it right out of styrofoam. Right, it's actually a ½ inch, I think. So it probably has very little R value, but it's styrofoam covered. It's got this metal backing on it automatically, and I just put some tape just along the edges just to keep water from getting in it. And I think I'm going to try using just a styrofoam with covered with some fabric as the panel. I mean, why not? It's not like I really need a whole lot of protection back there. Where these panels are going are kind of in a recessed area, and you know, they're not going to be real messed with. You know, it's not like I'm going to hang things from these panels. So I'm just going to try covering the styrofoam and fabric and see how that goes. I can always add wood later. So you know, just trying different things. Okay, so I've got some really rudimentary tabs. Hopefully it'll work. Regular old Velcro. That'll work. Stay here, then encounter. In today's Germany, centralized like France or England. Duct taped bricks. He was elected. I've put some Velcro pieces here and here. I'm going to put some more here on the sides. And then we're going to try sticking that panel up there. Alright, so there's the first panel. Doesn't quite match carpet wise, but it's in there. I think on the next one I don't have to cut that hole out. Alright, let's see what progress I've made. So this panel came with it, but this panel I added along with that panel and that panel. So I'm getting there. It's hard to see because it's all just black and white, but you know, I didn't insulate these or anything yet, and they're just all this is just half-inch foam. Kind of went a little crazy on the trim up here. Need to dial that in a little bit more, but from far away it looks good. And then I've also carpeted the tops of these rails here. So what you have, this is just a little bit of carpet that's just stuck onto it. Some of that three-way stretch stuff I ordered from Amazon. And then next I'm going to fill in these cavities. I had to cut off a little tab right over here. On each side there's a little tab for mounting something, but that was easy enough to cut off. Okay, I also finished the headliner last night. There's a few little wrinkles in it, but not bad at all. Sure I could have done a better job, but I'm pretty happy with it. Alright everybody, so that's how I did the paneling and insulation in my van. Now I know some folks are going to want to have a lot more insulation than I am, especially if you're living full-time in your van, but for me this is just a little weekend getaway. exploration van, and I just need to get out of the elements and be comfortable and have all my camp gear right in there. I don't need to you know, survive a whole winter long with a fully insulated van. And truth be told, I've been out a couple times, and it's these panels, and it makes it very comfortable, very tight in there, and quiet, and it's been just fine so far. So anyways, that's what I did. Now next, I'm going to show you how I built a couch that folds out and turns into a bed in there. It's a wooden slat couch, real minimalist construction. I made it in such a way that I could get stuff underneath the couch, you know, a good amount of storage underneath there, and be able to sit on the couch and not hit my head, so I have a place to lounge out without folding out of bed. But when it's ready for nighttime, the bed slides out, and very comfortable. So anyways, hope you like the video, and if you do, subscribe to my channel, and if not, just look for that next video on the bed, and we'll see you down the road on some other adventures. So Scott PDX out.